Samsung has officially revealed the Galaxy Z TriFold, its first tri-folding smartphone, and the rollout plan gives a clear picture of how this unique device will enter the global market. The company publicly showed the phone last month at the APC 2025 summit in South Korea, and now every major detail about its launch countries, design, engineering, battery, and features is out in the open. This new device represents Samsung's most ambitious step toward flexible mobile technology, combining a futuristic form factor with powerful hardware and advanced durability materials. The Galaxy Z TriFold will first go on sale in South Korea on December 12, 2025. After its domestic release, Samsung plans to launch the phone later this month in 4 more regions: China, Singapore, Taiwan, and the UAE. These countries will get the device in select retail stores targeting early adopters and tech-focused markets. Pricing in Korea starts at 3,590-400 KRW, which converts to roughly 2,500. However, local prices in other regions will be confirmed closer to release. The United States won't have access to the TriFold immediately. Samsung aims to bring the phone to the US market in the first quarter of 2026. As of now, the rollout will be limited, and availability will depend on selected stores and partners. Samsung's staged expansion shows a cautious but confident approach as the company tests market demand for a device with a radically different design and premium price point. The Galaxy Z TriFold delivers a display setup unlike anything on a mainstream smartphone. On the outside, a 6.5-inch OLED cover screen supports everyday use. When unfolded, the device expands into a massive 10-inch OLED panel, turning the phone into a mobile tablet for multitasking, media, and productivity. 3 rear cameras power its photography system. The main camera is a 200-megapixel sensor with OIS paired with a 12-megapixel ultra-wide lens featuring autofocus and a 10-megapixel telephoto camera with 3x optical zoom and OIS. This setup aims to balance megapixel power, wide-angle flexibility, and zoom capability for both photos and video. Under the hood, Samsung used the Snapdragon 8 Elite chip, 16GB RAM, and either 512GB or 1TB of internal storage. With this hardware, the TriFold sits at the top of the mobile performance scale, ready for heavy apps, gaming, and advanced multitasking. The phone runs Android 16 with One UI 8.0, and Samsung has promised 7 major Android OS updates. That pledge signals a long-term software commitment for a device that sits at the cutting edge of emerging foldable technology. A significant challenge with foldable phones has always been durability, and that hurdle becomes greater with a dual-hinge design. The Galaxy Z TriFold is impressively thin at just 3.9 mm when unfolded, yet it is engineered to remain reliable over long-term usage. Samsung used exotic materials to achieve this balance between design and strength. The frame is made of advanced armor aluminum, a reinforced metal used on previous foldable flagships. The cover screen is protected by Gorilla Glass Ceramic 2, enhancing scratch and impact resistance. The hinge housing uses titanium, a material chosen specifically to shield moving parts and reduce wear over time. This becomes critical for a device that folds in 2 places, with mechanisms constantly opening and closing. Instead of a glass back panel, Samsung used a ceramic glass fiber reinforced polymer. This advanced composite material makes the phone thinner and more crack-resistant while maintaining a premium feel. It also features a unique texture with a carbon fiber-like pattern, similar to the aesthetics seen on the Galaxy Z Flip 6 and Fold 6 online exclusive designs. Samsung didn't stop at structural materials. The 10-inch foldable display uses a new technology with a reinforced overcoat layered on top of a shock-absorbing panel. This engineering helps protect the screen against bending stress and accidental pressure. The result is an ultra-thin device that still meets the same water and dust resistance standards as the Galaxy Z Fold 7. The IP48 rating gives protection against dust ingress and limited water exposure, impressive for a phone that redefines flexible structure. Battery capacity has historically been a weak spot for foldable phones, but the Galaxy Z TriFold breaks that pattern entirely. It features a 5600 mAh battery, the largest ever used in a Samsung flagship. This number surpasses every Galaxy S Ultra model and every Galaxy Z Fold generation, making the TriFold the most power-equipped device Samsung has released so far. The dual-fold design makes this possible by splitting the battery into multiple cells across the device. This allows balanced weight distribution while still powering a 10-inch display and heavy multitasking. Samsung claims that the TriFold will comfortably last a full day of use, even under intensive productivity or entertainment workloads. The battery upgrade does not stop at capacity. For the first time ever in a foldable, Samsung has included 45-watt fast charging support. Previous foldable phones were capped at 25 watt, putting them behind the company's non-folding flagships. Faster charging finally brings foldable performance and power expectations into alignment with premium traditional phones. Samsung's foldables historically required users to compromise between portability, battery life, and charging speed. The Galaxy Z TriFold is positioned as the first device to break that trend. With the combination of a large battery, advanced design, and fast charging, this phone aims to solve long-standing limitations of flexible devices. The Galaxy Z TriFold enters a market where consumers expect innovation but also durability, practicality, and value. Hardware specifications, materials, and software support show Samsung's intent to deliver a premium product without sacrificing reliability. The phased international release suggests a strategy that balances excitement with caution. The coming months will reveal how well this futuristic phone performs in early markets and whether users are ready to adopt a device that merges a smartphone, tablet, and next-generation design into a single form factor. As Samsung's first tri-folding phone heads to Korea, Asia, the Middle East, and then the USA, it represents not just another product launch but a major shift in what a smartphone can become. The Galaxy Z TriFold is not meant as a minor update. It signals a new direction for Samsung's foldable lineup, combining power, engineering, and ambition in a device built for users ready to embrace the next shape of mobile innovation. That's all for today. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video. Peace out.